Hi everybody, it's Daphne and I really thank you for coming to spend some time with me today. So I thought today I would talk about my evening skincare routine, because in my last video I talked about my morning skincare routine. So we'll just get stuck right in. I wear makeup every day. It's very rare that I don't. It depends, you know, on my mood and what my day holds in store as to what I'm wearing and, you know, how much I'm wearing. But in general, it tends to be of a similar type. So I would have, you know, my foundation, blush, maybe a little bit of contour, eye makeup, lipstick. So I have to take the whole lot off at the end of the day. And my preferred cleanser at the moment is an oil cleanser, and it's just such a plain, simple cleanser. I have everything here beside me, and this is just a sweet almond oil. This particular brand is called Miaroma. I'm not sure if that's showing up upside down, but that's it. It's literally just a sweet almond oil. That can be used for massage purposes. You know, if you were doing aromatherapy massage, you would use it as a carrier oil. I've been using this for months, and I absolutely love it. It's a great cleanser. Now, some people might think, oh, it's going to clog your pores. I haven't had that experience, and in fact, I leave it in the bathroom. This one is 200 mils. It's not. I don't normally buy that brand. I buy one that's called Ultra Pure, and you can buy it in, I think it's 500 ml bottle, and it lasts for ages because I leave this in my bathroom and my daughters use it, and they would have different skin types. One would have more sensitive, maybe slightly more reactive skin, and my other daughter would tend to have maybe slightly more, well, she's teenage skin, tending to little breakouts, but nothing major. They actually have said that they both found that the almond oil really helped to balance their skin out. And I know that some people who maybe have oily skin would say, oh gosh, oily skin, I couldn't use an oil cleanser because I have oily skin. In fact, it's the opposite. If you use an oil, your skin will balance itself, its oil production, because it's thinking, oh, I have enough oil, so I'm not going to overproduce. Where sometimes if you're cleansing with other types of products, maybe that have possibly alcohol, denatured alcohol in them, they can actually dry your skin, and then your skin has to produce more oil because it's dehydrated, or it's stripped of the oils, not dehydrated, it's stripped of the oils. So with an oil cleanser, that's not going to happen. It's going to balance itself out. I use that as well for taking off my eye makeup. It's very gentle, doesn't sting your eyes at all. And what I do is obviously pull my hair back, put some into my hands to warm it, and massage it into my skin, and including my eye area, very, very gently, obviously not pulling the skin. And then I get a face cloth and I rinse it out in quite warm water, until, you know, quite warm, not boiling hot, but warm to hot water. And then I will place it over my face for a minute or so, and then just remove. And that, you'll see everything come off. It comes off so easily. So, including the eye makeup, and it doesn't pull or drag your skin. So that would be my first cleanse. Now, depending on my mood, I suppose, I might do a second cleanse with the almond oil. And if I do a second cleanse with the almond oil, I'll give myself a bit of a facial massage. There's loads of videos on YouTube that show how you can do facial massage. It's really good for your skin. It's really good for the muscles. It's really good for your lymphatic system. Helps with the drainage and everything. So with puffiness, and yeah, it's really good. And it's so relaxing. It's really, really lovely. So if I wasn't feeling in the mood to do a second oil cleanse, I would use, generally, well, at the moment anyway, this is my second cleanse, and it is the Dr. Hauschka cleansing cream, and that's it there. This is, you put it onto damp skin. You only need a very small amount. It has little tiny grains in it. I'm going to see, I can't remember what the grains actually are, but I'll just see if it says it here. And of course, Dr. Hauschka is an organic brand, so it's, you know, everything in here is really good for you. No, I can't see. But what you do is you put it on to damp skin. Now they say to press and roll, so you would be doing kind of this type of a method. Now, I'm a little bit impatient and I just think I can't do this. So I do very, very gently circular motions. It leaves your skin slightly exfoliated because it has a tiny grain in it. As you're working it into your skin, you can feel it becoming tacky and slightly drier, so you know it's working. And then you rinse it off, or you can take it off with a face cloth, either one. Leaves your skin really, really clean. Now, I wouldn't use that every night. In fact, I would probably alternate, 2 cleanses with the almond oil. Another night I would do 1 cleanse with the almond oil and 1 with the Dr. Hauschka. And then another product that I mentioned in my last video, which was the Trilogy Active Enzyme Cleansing Cream, this one here. I would sometimes use this as my second cleanse as well. Now, as I said before, I wouldn't use that to take my makeup off, nor would I use the Dr. Hauschka to take off my makeup, but it's great to get onto your skin when your skin has been cleansed of the makeup, but you want active ingredients that are really going to help your skin and benefit your skin. And this one, because it has enzymes in it, again, it's going to be slightly exfoliating. So that's basically my cleanse. I have been looking into getting a cream cleanser. I used to use the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish, and that's a fabulous cleanse. It really is. It really is a fabulous cleanser. Just haven't used it of late, and I keep meaning to pick it up, and I just haven't. But I'm happy with those, and they work well. Now, having done that, then I would want to tone. And I mentioned this in my last video. This is my toner. I use this every night, and it's the Pixi Glow Tonic, and it has 5% glycolic acid, aloe vera and ginseng. So it's an exfoliating toner. So again, you're exfoliating your skin, but in a gentle way. These are gentle ways to exfoliate your skin. You're not going to strip it. And it's only 5%, so again, it's gentle, but you can use it every day, and it does. I really like it. I really do. I have seen a difference in my skin since introducing this into my routine. So yeah, that's a great toner. Now, Retin-A hasn't really hit our shores yet, not insofar as it has in the States. We would have a lot of retinol products, not too many, but they would be, and I would imagine that the percentages of retinol in products that we can get is probably very small. So of course I've been learning lots about Retin-A and retinol, and I was very anxious to somehow include it in my skincare routine, but it's very difficult to get here. You have to go to a doctor. Well, States is probably on prescription, but there are places where you can buy it over the counter, and you just can't here. So I looked into it, and I think I can't remember what video I saw it on, but it was on it was with the Mad Hippie line of products. They do a vitamin A serum, and what really appealed to me about it is that it's natural. And that's it here. So Mad Hippie vitamin A serum. It's got retinoid and coffee berry, and you wait until your skin is dry. So having used the toner, you wait till your skin is completely dry, and then this comes with a little dropper, you see, like that. So what I tend to do is put a drop on the pad of each of my 4 fingers, and I'm probably doing it wrong. Do this, and then I pat it all over my face and neck. And as it's settling into your skin, which I presume is similar with a Retin-A, because I think I've heard that as well, you can feel it drying. It doesn't have a slip to it. You can feel it drying, so you're kind of patting it in. You wait for 10 minutes to let that dry before you go on to your next step. But I've been using this for, I'd say, a year at this stage. This is my second. This one lasts. Unlike the face cream, which runs out quickly and you don't get any warning, you can see through the bottle. It's dark, obviously. You can see it's a dark brown bottle, which protects the contents, but you can see how much is left, and it lasts for a long time, months. So I'm really happy with that, and since having introduced it, I have noticed a big improvement in my skin. In fine lines, in the texture, in the tone. Now I don't know if it's rosacea, but I do have a redness in my cheeks, kind of like tiny, tiny little broken capillaries. And it's just my Irish complexion. I'm pale, so I'm tending to have more pink tone in my skin than a yellow tone. But I have really been loving that. And it does tell you when you start off to use it every other night. until your skin becomes accustomed to it, and then you can use it every night. And that it does tell you as well to use, you have to, when you're using this or any retinol product, you have to use sunscreen. I was going to say something else there about it. It's gone out of my head. Anyway, love it. It's a brilliant product. So you wait for 10 minutes for that to dry. And what I normally do then is use my rosehip oil. And I did talk about this in my last video as well. This has been in my skincare routine for years. Not this particular brand, but rosehip oil in general has been in my skincare routine for years and years and years. And like I said, I didn't realise that it was a natural form of vitamin A. So I've been getting the benefits of vitamin A for a long, long time. That particular brand is Atlantic Aromatics. It's rosehip seed oil, and I think it's cold pressed. It's low temperature extract. It's an organic brand. This is way cheaper than a lot of the other brands, but somebody messaged me and said there's one you can buy on Amazon as well, so I'm going to look into that. So I would wait for 10 minutes for the vitamin A serum to dry, and then I would put a pump of this into my hand, warm it up, and again pat it onto my skin and onto my neck and down onto my décolleté. That's one of my go-to products. I would not be without rosehip oil in some form or other. I absolutely love it. Now, I've introduced another little step, which kind of, I would have to, now that I'm using it, I have to put it on after the vitamin A serum, but before the rosehip seed oil, because the oil always goes on last. It's like you're sealing everything in. And this one is, I was talking about Ren the other day as well. And the two products that I'm using came in a little sample package that I bought in Marks & Spencer's. They were on special. And I have used Ren before, so I was kind of curious to try them. This one is an anti-aging cream, and it has bio-retinoid in it. Now, there's not much information on because it's a sample. But again, Ren is a very clean company. They're very clean products. So I've been using that. It's a moisturizer. It's an anti-aging moisturizer. I've only been using it for about 10 days, so I'm not going to see a huge change. But it is nice because it's moisturizing your skin. And then the rosehip seed oil goes over that. I also use my eye cream. That rosehip seed oil is quite dark in colour, and it gets on a lot of things. So I've been using the Kiehl's, what's it called? Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Love this, and I use it in the morning as well. It's really rich and creamy, but it doesn't leave your eyes greasy. I mean, if I use that in the morning, I can put makeup on, and it doesn't affect it. Love it, absolutely love it. And then my final step would be my lip balm. Now, of late, I've been good few months. I've been using the Clarins Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm with essential rose wax. And that's it there. And it's, how much is in that? 15 ml in that. So when you squeeze it out, it has a little angled applicator. I don't use that to put it onto my lips, but when you squeeze it out, it's kind of pink, slightly pink. It's not white anyway. It looks white on camera, but it's not. It's slightly pink. And it has a kind of a waxy consistency, but it's very soothing and it's very comfortable on the lips. And when I wake up in the morning, my lips are moisturized. So that's a good one. And that would be my very last step. So yeah, that's it. That's my evening skincare routine. It's quick enough, although I do look on skincare as a ritual. I look forward to it. So when I go into the bathroom, I take my time. I enjoy it. It's relaxing. And I really do feel I'm doing something good for my skin, and I'm nourishing it and feeding it and hydrating it, and taking some steps to anti-age, hopefully, fingers crossed. So they're all the products I used. I'll list them all below, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for coming to spend some time with me. It means a lot to me, and I will see you very soon. So take care. Bye for now.